Charging up my cameras. I'm heading out. I did my bug spray on me. I'm gonna do my bug spray out there. So I already got 3 bites from the other day. I'm gonna check on things, probably cut down the tomatoes and stuff. I emptied out my ponds. I'll show you that in a minute. Right now I'm just gonna spray. Jeez, I sprayed the lizard. Let's go see him. Is he still there? Yeah, he is. Got you on the tripod, which is why you're not getting a real smooth ride. You see him? The spray just went right on the edge of him. He didn't move. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. Where are you, little bud? What are you doing? Hanging out on my carpet. So much for spraying, huh? What are you doing, Mr. Attitude? Are you pooping? Don't poop. You're pooping, aren't you? Okay. Well, you know, my tendency is to want to go real slow around here. Right now, I'm going to work on getting a camera mounted. I already have a camera mounted, I just want to get the base of it. Now I'll show you where in case it's over here. Again, you're still on the tripod in case you wonder why you're not getting a smooth trip. As far as I can tell, every single thing is on irrigation. Yes, and I'm thinking about changing that beehive out. I don't feel comfortable with the Wi-Fi portion of it. I can't tell what it's doing. I think I have to cut these watermelons down. I don't think that you can have rotting fruit. I just don't want that. So we're going to do that. Now this may seem heartbreaking, but it's what I got to do. One or two of them might be ready. And yes, little lizard buddy is just sitting there. I don't know if I got a chance to show you all the irrigation I was doing. I've done a little sprinkler to try to get all of this. Might not get it all. I've got a sprinkler over there. Trying to get all of that. And those are running on a different timer. As you see, there's a little bit of excess water right now. That's from a different timer. That's from the one that goes to the raised bed. So I got a lot done yesterday, but I about died doing it. I just couldn't even. Now, here's the thought. I can take the fruit off sure fine. Maybe even one of them might be right. But if it begins to create more fruit while I'm gone, I don't want them rotting. So, and no neighbors, that's not gonna happen. This one's probably ripe. I don't know. It sounds real hollow. Not hollow, but All right, this is that harvest. Can you see it? There. Now, my plan is to cut the right here because of the heat and the fact that, you know, garbage is going to come after I'm gone. I'm going to cut the watermelon, and then I'm going to let the tops just die off naturally. Same with the melon. It seems heartbreaking, it really does. But there's always another year, another time, better planning on my part, other decisions. So that's what I'm going to do. And what I don't really have is the stamina for this 100-degree heat. Little buddy hasn't moved one little bit. I'm going to carry these inside. For a fast mover, that lizard's kind of funny. He hasn't moved at all. All right, so simple, easy peasy. I'm going to cut these at the base. There are 2 plants. And that's it, they'll die. Actually, I changed my mind and pulled the roots out. I'm so dramatic with the cutting, right? Oh my Lord, I'm gonna cut them and just kill them dead. But if I don't pull, they might have the potential to want to grow again, right? There we go. All right, that's done. I'll deal with this when I come back. This guy has no water to him, so I'm just gonna take him out. Harvest. Gosh, I think I just got a bite. I did harvest one of these guys. Let's see, can you see? Yeah, you can. Myself. Any of it has powdery mildew. Whatever I planted this year was not supposed to have powdery mildew, but I think this was a volunteer. God, I hate powdery mildew. All right, the rest of it will just die, won't it? Now the tomatoes. Ugh. One is not producing yet. And so this is the black creme. I'll just let it dry out. This little gloriousness, I think I will have to cut it. It has a lot of fruit. This is the indigo ruby tomato. So I wanted to say, excuse the Band-Aid, here I use my other, that they taste a bit like, they taste like they look. They taste like a fire roasted tomato, like Muir sauce, M-U-I-R, you know, all the fire roasted products that they have. It tastes just like that without the fire roasting. Yeah, so super prolific too. Boy, just put out tomatoes in 100-degree heat when the others just quit. I mean, this is gonna be my go-to tomato. Isn't my favorite taste? Actually, no. I like sun sugar, but that thing's crazy and this one's not. Now, a couple do split, but oh, so yummy in my tummy. You get all the fruit in the garbage. Purple Cherokee isn't doing anything. The gypsy peppers are, so I'll pull that one. And some of this I'll take care of when I get back. It'll be easier to manage. This is my problem child. If I let these dry, those leaves are gonna potentially go into my neighbor's yard. I should just pull them right now anyway. Make a decision on that. Oh. Well, we're going to turn off the water. How about that? I will cut them at the base. The jury is out on these. I don't know what I think. I just don't know what I think. Birds have been eating the tomatoes anyway. Birds are okay. I don't mind birds eat. That's fine. Not these other creepy crawly things. Now what did I decide on this one? This isn't producing. I don't think I can pull it out. No, it's not coming either. So there's no water to it. Man, these tomatoes are really rooted in.
Yeah, it's really freaked when I saw all those green beetles flying out of that watermelon. I had been thinking, I was like, a horror story. This will back, it'll get more.
All right, I'm going back to this. The beehive, working off the Wi-Fi, shows me that its next watering is 4 days from now, but then it was watering right away. I'm not at all, I'm putting batteries in. I'm not at all confident in it, and I prefer to have just the old standby. And maybe I don't know how they're doing, but with the exception of one that was a year or two old, they've been pretty steady. I want to get this installed before I go, a couple days, so I can, assess. If I didn't get a chance to show you, I emptied out the pond, but I haven't cleaned it. I just emptied it. That's just algae. Oh, let me go get that. That should be over there. We don't need too much sun on that. And these need a real good cleaning. I'll get that done. That's the pump. All right, let's go over. Little lizard has moved, but not too far. He doesn't want me to know he's out here, so he's keeping it kind of, you see him under the bench? He's keeping it kind of low profile, strictly covert. I almost stepped on him. Do you see him? Again, you're on the tripod. There's his little self. He's hanging out in the, shall we say, grass? All right, here we go. Here, I need to keep you out of the sun. This poor camera's been cutting off every day. I'm just not feeling the trust. I need more trust. I put out some ant traps, and I think they've been effective. I have those big red ants. All right, so let's turn this off. So we do this. This just ran, so. Right. I love this in concept, but I feel like I have to be here to watch to make sure it's, which kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? And I can't control it long distance. No, you gotta be near the house or in the house. All right, I'm gonna go for old standby. Kind of doing this backwards. Usually you paint something onto the timer. Oh, that needs tightening for sure, doesn't it? There we go. All right. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Are fairly tight. All right, let's try it out for a little bit. Let's do a little manual. Nope, turn it on. And now, let's try 10 minutes. No leaks. I have a little sprinkler coming down. There'll be a little bit of waste of water, but not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to set a schedule. Frequency is going to be every 24 hours for 30 minutes. I've got this set at 20 minutes. I'm going to go 30. All right, I'm gonna put this away. Let's see what these things look like. There's one, there's two. I feel like they're not gonna be ripe. And I'll put down the dates that I planted them. And then, stay there. I went ahead and took this one off the other day. Let me just give him a rinse. Let me get a knife and find out what's happening, just out of curiosity. Last year I harvested most of them unripe because I didn't know what I was doing. Well, that's a beauty. Look at that. That was ripe. No way of knowing, not really. Let us get a photograph of the fact that I actually got a watermelon this year. I'm so happy. Look. Some might say he's overripe. All right, that's that one. Next biggest one is this one. That first one really popped. Well, my goodness, he's so close to being ripe as to be edible. All right, I'll snack a little bit on him. Now, last little watermelon, and he is ripe. Wow. Maybe the ones I threw away were ripe anyway. I'm not a cutter. I'm not going to be cutting this into strange little configurations. And then here is the musk melon that I grew from seed. I saved the seeds from last year, so let's see. And there he is. And he's ripe. And him I'm going to eat. I'm not traveling in a car eating watermelon. Let's see how he is. So sweet. So sweet. What a wonderful. As you know, I kind of cut off my sentences. I'm so glad that something came ripe. Let me taste the watermelon. This one's almost, oh, yeah, that's sweet. He's almost watered down. Hasn't he got too much water? I had a couple split last year. Might have had one split this year. Well, you know what I'll be doing for a couple days here before I go. These don't taste like cantaloupe. They look like it, but they don't. You know, cantaloupe have that webbing. This is muskmelon. Mm-hmm.